All right, hello, my name is Mr. Ellis, and I'm here to talk about AP Physics C, mechanics, and electricity and magnetism. So here's a little bit background about me, where I went to school, what I studied. I majored in physics. I also studied French and mathematics, earned my master's later on at Johns Hopkins University. I've taught 3 years in Baltimore and then another 2 years in suburban Maryland. I've been here at Brebeuf since the 2006-2007 school year, and I've been teaching AP Physics C since the 2010-2011 school year. So a little bit about AP Physics C. The goals of this class is to enhance students' understanding of physics in a classical sense. We don't do any relativity, any quantum mechanics. We're just studying classical physics here. Who should take AP Physics C? Well, anybody who took AP Physics 1 and is at least concurrently enrolled in calculus. You must be in some calculus class. The other thing to keep in mind is you need to really enjoy physics to take this class. This is not the kind of course that you take if physics isn't really your thing. It's a lot of work, a lot of difficult topics that you're trying to understand. And if you're just not really that interested in physics, then you should probably look at another science class to take. The course benefits, this is a deep dive into topics. Some of the topics are the ones that you saw last year with AP Physics 1, but we're going to do tougher problems and we're going to incorporate calculus pretty much from day one. So the math level goes up and the complexity of the problems goes way up from your previous physics course. The benefit is that you are getting pretty much the equivalent of a freshman level physics and engineering course that you would find at a well-regarded college or university. So this is a good preview of what you're going to see at the next level. The coursework. The homework assignments I hand out at the beginning of a unit. So you have about 10 to 12 days to do those. And I give you that much time because the problems are difficult. And I know seniors who typically take this course have a lot of other projects and assignments to work on. So this allows you to budget your time. But that's the key. You really do need to budget your time. These are not the kinds of problems that you can start the night before and zip through in 30 minutes and turn them in on time. So you do need to learn to do a couple problems every night. You can work together. Nobody learns physics all by themselves. It's just too difficult. Some of these questions are really challenging, and so talking them through with your classmates really helps. It's how you survive college, and this is a good preview for that. Labs, we do labs as often as we can, typically about 5 or 6 a semester. And whether or not we turn in a full formal lab report or just reporting the data kind of depends on the complexity of the lab. The assessments, I do my best to design the assessments to resemble the AP format as closely as possible. So whether it's a quiz or a test, the pacing is the same. You get the same number of minutes per question as you'll get on the AP exams in May, whether that's a multiple choice question or a free response question. All the tests are cumulative. So that you're always practicing the old material as you're incorporating the new content and the new equations and concepts. So that way you've seen it all by the time the AP exams roll around. So advice for this course, like I said before, my biggest piece of advice is that you have to decide you really enjoy physics enough to undertake this endeavor. If you don't, that's okay. Look at another class. Figure out what else you might enjoy. Focus on the learning experience, not the grade. The grades end up fine. Students worry because they hear that the class is challenging. And maybe a lot of the material you don't quite fully understand the first time through. That's okay. The big benefit is that you are taking a course that very few students in the country or even in the world have access to. And so this really is a big investment in your future. If you look at the screen, only about 20,000 students worldwide take AP Physics C, electricity and magnetism. That's just a few hundred per state if you divide it out. And so you getting the benefit of experiencing this rigor and these topics will really set you up well for that freshman level college engineering or physics class. And the other thing to keep in mind is you're only going to get out of this as much as you put in. So if you aren't so good at keeping up with the homework assignments, then you're not going to get as much benefit from this course as someone who does keep up with the work. So it's really what you want to make of this course. The AP exam, there's actually 2 AP exams in May, one for mechanics, which we'll cover in the first semester, one for electricity and magnetism, which we hit in the second semester. The AP exam consists of 35 multiple choice questions in a time frame of 45 minutes. You turn those in, and then you are given 3 free response questions also in 45 minutes. So the way this works in May is you take the mechanics exam first, multiple choice, followed by the free response, turn that in, and then you take the electricity and magnetism exam, again, multiple choice first, followed by the free response. How do we prepare you for that? Well, like I said before, all the tests are designed to help you learn how to pace yourself and how to maximize your score on these exams. You have to learn to accept the fact that you may not get to all the questions, and that's okay. You don't have to do well in an absolute sense. You just need to do better than most of the other test takers in the world. What can you do to be successful? Practice, practice, practice. And that's what the homework is designed to do. That's what our class is just practicing new problems. And my perspective, my goal for this is to never let you see the same question twice, so that when you sit down to take those exams in May, you know how to tackle some problem that you've never seen before, because that's probably what's going to happen. So hopefully this gives you a good idea of AP Physics C, and I look forward to seeing you in class. Thank you.